Hi guys, how are you? Can you hear me now? Hello?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, cool. Okay, so let's start. Hello everyone, I'm Cheryl. It's very exciting to host the crypto market insight session with our guest and also our audience here. Today, we are very happy to have with us our guests who will be sharing their opinions on the market trends. As the host of today's discussion, I will be leading us through a thought-provoking conversation that promises to be both informative and engaging. So whether you are an experienced crypto user or just getting started, we encourage you to sit back, relax, and join us for what is sure to be an enlightening discussion on this market performance, trends, and also hotspots. And the last session is on CoinW live channel and CoinW's YouTube channel simultaneously. Welcome all to watch and yeah, and you are free to leave any your opinions or questions about the market, coins, etc. in the comments, and our guests will pick up some to answer. So let's go on. Welcome, Dylan, Boris, Jay, Anya. Welcome, all of you come to our this week's live session here. Very happy to have you with us. So the very exciting part, which is sharing what's your thoughts about the coins last week and also this week. So who wanna be the first one to share? Jay, Anya, Boris, Dylan.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Actually, I want to be the last. I want to know what everyone else thinking. So, but okay, I'm gonna go. So,
Okay, cool.
okay, can you guys see my screen?
Yeah,
Good.
yeah.
Okay, so before we go deep into Bitcoin, so I'm gonna talk about the last week live trade that we took, and we took quite nice because this is gonna be related for next week. So last week we took the Bitcoin, we took the three trade Bitcoin, ETH, and Sol doing the PPI, and we all hit the jackpot. So Bitcoin we hit the 4%, we hit like easily like 3%. Sol we hit like 6% of it. But why I mentioned this because I'm not gonna break about my win, but I mentioned this because next week we have I cannot say high impact, but the power is not gonna be strong as PPI, CPI, FOMC, or non-farm. So next week on June 27, we got GDP, and on June 28 we got PCE, and so this is on Thursday and Friday. So remember, guys, Thursday, Friday, maybe I'm gonna live on CoinW Live solo. So maybe if this happen and can make the DXY getting stronger, so I think the market can get another dumps. Okay, so that's for next week, and for this week, I'm gonna start from the XY, still hanging in here. So last week when we hit the PPI, it was here. It was here on Tuesday, and we are still at around the same, around the same zone right now. We hit above, and then we retrace. But so this is the zone for the bullies and bearish. Okay, so around 105 400 855. This is the bear zone. So if let's say the price is playing around above this zone, so I'm more into the short the market, but inside here, let's say we are in the middle of this, so this is kind of like a neutral zone. So let's say the price is toward to the downside, so I'm gonna be like bull because like it's going down, right? So that's mean the US dollar is going down, so I'm gonna like long like crazy, but if below here, this is the bull zone. 102. I I used this bull zone for almost like 5 years because like I found this like helpful around 102, because like every time we hit below 102, that's when out season happened. But you see, we kept getting rejected, reject. But in here it's different because we are market, and then like but right now if we can go below here, so that's the start of up season. But right now it's still long way to go because like still long way to go. So my target, I'm gonna look at that, it's above that again, so I'm not gonna repeat it. If above this, so I'm gonna keep shorting. And about USDT dominance, it's kind of like, in my eyes, it's kind of bullish to me. Look at this parallel channel, and we retest this before, and my target is going to be first 5% 0.4, 6% 14, 6% 51. So this is for USDT dominant. So if we going up, so that's mean people is selling their out into USD. So that's mean bearish. And we got BTC dominance also, and we just got a dump today, quite rejected from yesterday, Tuesday, and right now it's still like, don't know, maybe like we're going here. So if we can go around 53, the odds can perform a little bit like better. But if going back up, the odds can be done. And for BTC this week, I'm taking a short, right now. I'm shorting BTC again. Okay, I'm gonna explain you about today and tomorrow, because this week is gonna be tricky because tomorrow we will have a full moon. So in the past 2 months full moon, this full moon, we got the double top, and then new moon, retrace, local top, which is, we can call it lower high, and then retrace. Look at the full moon. And we right now kind of have the exact similar thing right now. Top, new moon, then, and this is the full moon for tomorrow. So if Bitcoin can hit another local top, or like let's say like lower high, maybe 67 or 68, I'm gonna add more position into here. But right now I already have a position, because like if you guys see in here, we just broke this trend line from June down here. Look at this trend line, pivot from June here until here. We just broke like a daily, and then confirm. And right now we got back in, but I'm still not sure this is bearish or bullish. But if let's say tomorrow we close above here, so I think we can expect another fake pump, like to make a lower high as local top, or lower high like as high as 77 and 78, and then we can go down as low as here, maybe 63 or 61. But short-term target, I'm gonna be 63 and 61. But for medium term, I'm gonna hit around this low. This is my medium term, 53, or even like 50, in between 55 until 51 or below. That's my medium term. But for long term, I'm still so goddamn bullish, guys. Don't worry, this is still bull market. Don't worry, this is still bull market, so I'm still bullish for long term. But right now, let's say we have this retracement one more time. It's still healthy. It's still healthy, but it's not healthy for the odds. It's not healthy. I know you guys been screaming with, oh my god, my odds is down, is 40%, 50%. Yes, because like dominance is up. And look at the total tree. Look at the total tree. This is monthly, and so the total tree, I found out the stock is going down. So if this month the stochastic of total tree can pulling back up, let's say it's above 68 area, so that means next month I'm gonna be bullish. But if this stochastic RSI of monthly total tree is below 68, I'm gonna be so damn bearish again for next month too. So this is for total tree, because like if this below here, this is gonna be break. If this break, maybe we can go as low as 500 billion cap, or even like I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to say it's gonna be, you're gonna be like shocked, like so right now, this is the last I have. I don't have like anything, but I'm gonna give you guys any one signal today. But before I give you guys signal, I'm gonna talk about this. This is BTC chart. This is surrender. This is AVAX, and this is TIA. If you guys see in here, oh my god, this is so messy. Hold on. Let me clear it. So look at BTC right now. It's still 65. All right. So have you guys won? I'm sorry guys, but I'm not trying to scare you guys. Look at BTC is on 65K, but render is already 7. And look at FX. Look at the have you guys like wonder, let's say Bitcoin went to 60K or 50K, how's their price going to be happen? So that's why like I'm not long that crazy like used to. So this thing maybe can play out or maybe cannot. Nah, so I still got, so this is kind of like crazy. AVAX, I'm shorting AVAX. On the daily we got sorry, Hate and Solder, and still not in for me. So I'm still limit around this area because FX, oh my god, look at that. If this thing play, maybe we can go as low here, as low here. Nothing is impossible, guys. Nothing is possible. So maybe this play out, maybe not. We'll see. So that's it for me. I don't have anything. I'm waiting for the higher price and then I'm gonna short. So that's it. Thanks, Cheryl.
Thanks very much. Thank you very much, Jay. Yes, you are really making sense. We are still in a bull market, and you think bullish will still have it in the long term. But now probably we still have to face a real scared and fear period. And we all know that our audiences are a lot of altcoins holders. So I know you must be very curious about the altcoins training. And yeah, we will discuss that a lot in our discussion part. And you can next Thursday, right?
Yes, GDP or PCE. I don't know which one maybe on Thursday, Friday. Friday. I'm gonna pick Friday. So
Okay, cool. So can stay tuned with Jay and also the Kunda's Twitter because they will post and very, very accurate. Yeah, because we listen a lot of the live streams with Jay and also the coin views is very, very accuracy. So can stay tuned with them. Thank you very much, Jay. And Boris, hi, would you like to share? Hi, Boris, can you hear me?
Yeah, sorry. Can you give me like 2 minutes? I'm just setting up my screen right now.
Okay. So Boris, you can start as soon as you're ready to do that.
Yeah, just one more minute. Sorry. Can you pass my screen? Hello?
Yeah, hi.
Okay. So sorry, let me get rid of my account. Okay, yeah. So what still wrong template here. As far as so for Bitcoin, it's kind of just in the middle of the range right now. Um, in between 60 and 70,000, which um can you see my screen?
Hi, Boris. We can hear you now.
Yeah, we can see you.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, okay, so what I'm looking at on Bitcoin, it's not really I don't really care about the chart right now. What I'm looking at is actually there's a really cool tool on CoinGlass where you can see the the liquidation heat maps. And basically what these heat maps show is, the points at which short positions would be liquidated, or to the downside where long positions will be liquidated. So what I've noticed is that pretty much, going back to like the last 3 weeks, Bitcoin has just been bouncing between these, I guess, liquidity zones. So wherever people uh set their stops, or yeah, like their liquidation prices, that's typically where the market tends to go. So really all I'm expecting Bitcoin to do in the short term is just pretty much just bounce between these liquidation points. So basically the way to interpret this is um so anything above like 66,000. So right now I think we're trading at uh what is it, like 65.5. So if you notice, Bitcoin just pretty much taps these liquidity zones and then goes back down. And then right now we're tapping, or we're close to tapping, the 64.8 zone. So I
Sorry,
would,
Boris. I think we lost you.
oh, let me see. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you catch what I said earlier? Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I don't know. I guess I'm having internet issues, but anyway, my point is Bitcoin is just ranging, so I would just watch out for these liquid zones. And oh, okay. Sorry, I think the wrong mic was selected, which is why you guys couldn't hear me. Um, but anyway, Bitcoin is ranging, which it has been for the past 3 months, and then for the rest of the market, like uh everything's kind of very choppy and very illiquid. And to be honest, I don't really have any big, uh, big movers this week. I think everything has pretty much topped out. So yeah, no real like bullish, nothing bullish on my radar. We are getting a rally today in like Ordi and Actually, FTT, the FTX token, I think has some potential because I think that they're near the end of their bankruptcy proceedings. And yeah, I think FTT has a potential to move up here. And then everything else is just kind of going sideways. So yeah, not too much exciting to report on my end for this week.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Boris. Thank you what you shared to us this week. And Dylan, hi, how are you?
Hi there, hi there. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, sorry, this week haven't really been active. I'm in China at the moment, so but yeah, I'm glad to be back. Yeah, so I want to first share my screen here. I'm pretty much the same as Boris and Jay, but I'm more on the bearish side. Obviously today with Bitcoin we had quite a nice move, but I do have a potential signal for you guys right now on more of the higher time frame. So I want to speak about audio because the audio has had quite a massive move within the last couple of days, right? It took out all these lows to the downside at 1.7. But you can see right now it is currently facing a very, very strong resistance at this trend line. So I did open a short at this level. I'm expecting price to come back down to these lows. And I'll go over why I'm expecting that, especially looking at Bitcoin and USDT dominance just now. But I do think that audio is really, really overbought. And when we get rejected from a zone on the daily time frame such as this, we do normally see quite a strong rejection. So yeah, I did take a short with stop loss just above the highs over here, and then take profit levels will be at 1.9 and these levels down here. So it's more of a swing trade. So audio is looking like it wants to dump. You can see that even on the 4-hour time frame, we're seeing quite a hard rejection right now. You can see, yeah, we're seeing price come down quite fast here. So like Jay said, the next 1 to 2 weeks we should see a bit more downside. Obviously, the thing is right now with Bitcoin, I'll show you exactly what I'm looking at, but I think altcoins have another 10 to 15% drop within the next couple weeks, because if we look at Bitcoin dominance here, Bitcoin dominance is just way too high. Obviously, yesterday or 2 days ago, we did tap into this level. So I was expecting price to, it's almost form like a triple top here, which is a rejection zone, which is why we saw some altcoins like FET, AGIX, a few of the like AI coins, they rallied really, really hard. Audio also rallied hard. And this was the reason, because Bitcoin dominance did kind of top out over here. But you can see right now it's still looking really, really strong. So I do think that there's a lot more downside for the altcoins, mainly based on this chart. And if we look at Bitcoin quickly, let's have a look here. I actually did take a scalp long today for Bitcoin, but then I ended up taking profit. But essentially, this was, you can see Bitcoin broke out of this level over here. We retested, and then my TP was at this level here, 65,800, and then I moved stop loss to break even there. But my next TP was 66,700. But we didn't actually catch that. We went to 66,500. But right now, it's just looking really, really weak. You can see that we're getting quite a massive move to the downside right now. So if we look at this for Bitcoin on the 4-hour on the daily chart, we can see that, yeah, sorry, just taking a bit to load here. You can see that this structure right now is really, really bearish, right? Because we had our high over here. This was the high of 72K. And then every high every high below that was lower, right? So this was the other high was lower than this high, lower, and now we are forming another lower high. So this is essentially really, really bearish. So I'm expecting price to just continue to come down here, based on how the market's looking on the 4-hour time frame. It's looking like Bitcoin is most probably going to come and test these lows again, at around about 64,300. If we break those lows, then I'm expecting price to come back down to 62 to 61K. Yeah, so like Jay was saying, and Boris, the harsh truth is the market's not looking great at the moment, but there will be a massive run up soon. So we just need one more 10 to 15% dump, and then we should see all the altcoins start to move higher. But right now it's just looking really weak. Yeah, and that's pretty much what I'm looking at. I'm looking at, if we look, let's have a look at Ethereum. Let's have a look at Ethereum. What's Ethereum doing? So Ethereum, same thing with ETH, still making lower highs, which is bearish, right? So essentially you can see that this structure has just been coming down. So we broke this trend line over here on the 7th of June. That was the indication that price is going to come down. And then ever since then, we've just been making lower highs and lower highs. So it's just telling us that these pumps are just fake, trying to trap all the longs in the market. And you can see that a bunch of people were just longing there, expecting the price to go up. And there was a lot of false hope with that Bitcoin pump this morning, right? And over the course of yesterday with LDO, FET, AGIX, a lot of coins just started to rally. So it's putting false hope into the market again, and that's when it's bearish. And also a good indication to tell when the market is topping out is when you go into Twitter and you see, like Ryan Garcia, he's talking about crypto now, and he's a UFC boxer, right? So when these massive influencers that aren't in crypto, they start speaking about crypto, the market's about to top out. So that's an indication. That was the last cycle. There's a whole bunch of Web2 influencers, speaking about Bitcoin and crypto, and then that's when the market topped out at like 69 to 70K. So just be careful. I do think that there's a lot more downside. Probably like even today, it's looking like we're going to see quite a big dump here on most coins. Yeah. So to be honest with you, quite bearish. The only coin that I'm really looking at right now for shorts is LDO, because of what we had. It's looking really good for a potential move. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at for this week.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Dylan. Thank you for what you're sharing to us this week. It's really comprehensive. And Anya, hi, Anya, how are you? Because Anya will attend our meeting on his phone because his laptop have some issues. So he can share his ideas without the screen, right? Hi, Anya.
Hi, Cherry. Thank you very much. Yeah, although I can still say something, I can still analyze some chat. Let me ask Dylan. If you don't mind, can you please let me show your BTC charts? Let me just talk about
sure.
it. Let me make use of your chat. Yeah, thank you very much.
I'll get a fresh one for you. Let me grab you one here.
All right, thank you.
Daily time frame, or let me just remove everything.
I'll put it in a daily time frame. Both daily time frame, then you can also swap to far, but just first leave it at daily time frame first. Yeah, thank you very much. Okay, all right. So if we take a look at the chart now, and if we take a look at the levels that we can see, the first one, which is very close to 30, which is very close to where BTC is at $58,000, and currently, even though the current market is trading for $65,000, now for those who are going to benefit more are those who are scalpers. Yeah, because it's going to be, if you take a look at it from 1 hour, 15 minutes, and 4 hours, and you see that it's going to be ranging. But currently, looking at it from a one-day perspective, it's taking a bearish moment. Although there's based on my own analysis, based on my own personal opinion, I believe that by November, we might still continue to have this bearish period, or moving it in a swing side direction till Q4 of 2024 before we swing that. Okay, so now if we take a look at it very closely, we see that the levels we have which is number one is at around 60 and 58, and the number two level, which is currently at 65. So from here, we might see it going in a very sideways level, more like it might consolidate from there, or it should take a reversal. Now, for it to take a reversal, that means that we are going to have some news, and I make mention of something that we now have influencers coming into the space, a lot of influencers coming into the space. That's because they know that the current period, the psychology now, a lot of people want to get into the market, and they are not actually coming for BTC. Yeah, a lot of them are going to come for the meme tokens, but then BTC is going to be the headway, because whichever direction BTC take is going to determine the direction even where we are going to have the other altcoins. Okay, so so now what are we to do from here? If you're an holder, you can just continue to DCA. But if you are a swing trader, if you're a swing trader, you can as well do trader. If you are a day trader, just look at the trend direction. But if you are a scalper, just look at the 4 hours, or I mean the 1 hour time frame consolidation or 15-minute time frame consolidation. But overall, we see that it's going in a bearish direction. So as a scalper, even while you are longing or you are shorting, you should know the direction which is going, which is a bearish moment on, until probably when we get to 63, we might possibly see it to start going in a consolidating period. All right, so thank you very much. Diana, you can stop sharing. Thank you very much. That's my opinion concerning markets.
Thank you, Anya. Thank you for what you shared to us here. And also, here we go. Here is we are going to start our second segmentation, which is the discussion part. So about the first question actually is people really curious about the altcoin. Amidst the market downturn this week, a palpable surge of fear was evident, and particularly as the altcoins suffered really substantial losses. So do you guys think the market has reached its bottom? And could you give our users some guidance on how to discern a genuine bottom of the market? What do you guys think about this question?
All right, thank you very much. The first question is, amidst the market downturn, okay, altcoin is going to eat the most whenever we have Bitcoin face a backlash. So altcoin is going to eat the most, which is what we are currently seeing, and most especially some meme tokens as well that are pumped. But if you are holding a gem coin, not meme coin now, I'm not talking about meme coin. We are holding a gem coin that really have use case, most especially the reward assets or even the AI tokens, that are really solving. They shouldn't be fair of you bothering about whether the market is going to continue dipping, because we have not reached the peak of the bull market, so you shouldn't really be bothered about that. So all you can just do is to continue to DCA, dollar cost averaging into the market. Whenever you see a bottom, you buy, because you know that okay, the market cycle for cryptocurrency is 4 years. So the total market cycle, both the bull, the bear, and also the consolidating period, so it's 4 years. And the last one was 2021, and we have in 2022/2023 the bottom of the last bull run. So okay, so sorry about that. Can we hear me?
Yes,
Can
we
we
can
hear me?
hear now. Yeah.
All right, thank you very much. So you shouldn't really be bothered about even though the markets, just know that you are in your portfolio, you are holding strong gem tokens. Now, concerning whether we have reached the bottom, the truth of the matter is that you can't really determine whether you have reached the bottom, because the financial market literally talks about our daily activities. That is both the buying and the selling and the like. So you can't really say when you have reached the bottom. Yeah, but what you can see that you can, based on the previous events, based on history as well, you should be able to foretell that, okay, whether we have reached. But from my own hand, I know that anything from between now and whenever you see a bottom, just make sure that what you buy. Whenever you see the market go down, just make sure what you buy. So you can't really tell that. If I tell you that, okay, we have reached the bottom, what happens tomorrow, and we still have another bottom. So you can't really say exactly, but you can just know the period, the season, that you know that, okay, this is the best time for you to start buying your tokens back. And don't fear, because don't FOMO. Okay, and do not panic as well. That, oh, the market is going down, let me sell. No, unlike the stock market, whereby the market cycle is 10 years. So the crypto market, the market cycle is just 4 years. And looking at the time range and the likes, so you don't need to panic. So all you just need to do is to DCA into the market and make sure that it's gem coin. But if you're holding a meme coin, that's when you can panic, because what's the essence of meme coin is just for fun, right? So, but if you're holding a gem coins, then you don't need to panic.
Thanks, Anya. And thanks for your answer firstly. And I want to ask, because we saw the Wall Street news said that altcoins are junkyard. And this bull market actually is dominated by the Wall Street organization. So what do you think?
All right, thank you very much. So I will put an end to it here. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll answer. So basically, I agree with Anya on his take on how the market reaches bottom. It's all about the cycles, and we do see, 4 to 6 months after the halving, that is when we see like the next, like after 6 months, we normally see the next push up. So we still got like another month or two with potential correction. So it's hard to say, like, especially when the market has dumped like 50 to 60% from the highs for the altcoins. It is hard to say when it has bottomed, but I do agree, when you see a bottom, just DCA, like Anya was saying, like for altcoins especially, because they will get hit the hardest. And it's also important to, obviously, for me, it's the altcoins that I'll be holding like this cycle are the ones that I think that they're going to run up. So like the AI and the real world assets. So like Rendar, FET, AGIX, Ondo Finance, all of those type of tokens are the ones that are going to do really, really well in the bull run. I wouldn't really hold tokens that, like, I mean, AVAX is still a good token, but it's not going to do like a 10x or a 20x. You want to be holding the tokens that actually have utility in this bull cycle. And I mean, all these massive institutions like Google, Nvidia, Microsoft, all of these, they're actually using this type of technology within the recent times of this era. So yeah, so DCA is the best way to do it, especially because right now I do think that there will be more downside just based on cycles and what Anya was saying. But yeah, there's no need to worry. I mean, the only, if you're worrying now, it means that you're obviously in meme coins, or you're in coins that you're not really sure that actually have utility. So you need to make sure that whatever coins you hold actually have utility and are actually going to be used within the next 2 to 5 years, right? So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't hold coins that don't actually have any utility, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's my take.
Okay, cool. Thanks very much, Dylan, and also Anya. And another question I really want to ask is, despite we can see the altcoin really have the really significant drop, but the total market cap of the altcoin is still at a historical high. And why is that? What do you guys think about this question?
I think it's because it's mostly driven by like the top altcoins. So like well, I don't know if you consider Ethereum an altcoin, but I think I would consider Ethereum an altcoin. So obviously that holds the majority of the market cap along with Solana and you know the other top big ones. So they account for most of the total market capitalization. But then when you consider stuff like I don't know, like the meme coins and you know anything like below the top 50 in market cap, they make up a very small percentage of the overall market. So it's kind of like very similar to what's happening in the equity markets right now, because you have like the majority of like stocks or equities like in a downtrend is just being led by like Nvidia and you know the big tech names like Microsoft and the other ones. So there's a kind of a divergence between the most popular or the top altcoins and then the altcoins that aren't doing so well. So that's why I think even though the altcoin market cap is high, um it's high because of the you know basically the top three like Ethereum, Solana, um and I'm having a hard time thinking of of another big one. But yeah, I think that accounts for the difference.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with Boris. Like it's literally it's about that because all these new altcoins that are coming out, like these AI and the real world assets, they don't hold much market cap within the total three, which shows you the altcoin market cap of everything except for Bitcoin and ETH. But the thing is, these coins, the new ones that are coming out, and the ones that people are looking at right now, like the AI and RWA, we're seeing them drop a lot, and the altcoin market cap is not really dropping. It's because what Boris was saying is Solana, ETH are literally holding up that altcoin market cap, and because these coins don't have much to contribute, when we see them drop, it doesn't really affect how the altcoin market cap actually, um, you know, the trend of it. So yeah, you need to focus on the ones that actually hold value to the altcoin market cap. Yeah, so Boris is 100% right there.
Yeah, thank you very much, Boris and Dylan. Very, very makes sense. And yeah, that I can totally understand. And because I think some answers from Twitter, you know, because a lot of people bought a lot the AI coins as what you said, and it's really dropped a lot. And they will a lot of professor, the trader professor posted some Twitter or comments, and they said because why the AI coins drop a lot, because AI coins doesn't have any applications and it's just a simple narrative. So based on that, do you think do you think the AI coins will pump back? And if the altcoins have another really huge, significant drop again, do you think it's the time to buy the dip?
Yeah, I mean, I think most altcoins, it depends. AI coins, it depends which ones you are holding. But I do think most of them, like Render, if like FET, AGIX, these are the ones that you should be focusing on. You shouldn't really be focusing on the ones that don't really have that much market cap. And I do think that those big players in terms of the AI coins, if you want to get involved in AI, it's definitely, you guys are literally coming to a good part of the market. I was actually speaking to some people yesterday about crypto. They were literally getting into crypto, and like today, or like this week, is literally the perfect time to actually get involved in DCA, because the market right now is literally 60% from the high. So if you get in now and the market still dumps another 10%, you literally look back, and you won't even worry about where you got in, because you're buying at a 60% below the all-time high of most coins now. So if the market does dump, just don't worry. You can obviously buy more, but the thing is, and if you, let's just say you don't have any more USDT or something to buy a coin, and you don't have to worry, because in 2 to 5 years time, you'll look back and you'll literally think that this is, you're not going to be looking at a 5 to 10% difference in price that you bought it at 2 to 5 years from now. So yeah, I mean, for me, I bought Render like quite high, like 1 month ago, and it's down quite a lot, right? So, but for me, it doesn't even matter, because I know that Render and all these other coins that I'm buying are going to come back. It's just a waiting game. And you're getting, every day is a new opportunity, every month, so you can just DCA if you have extra cash, if there is a drop. So whenever you see a drop and you have USDT, look for the most important coins. Go to like Coin Market Cap. You can actually search by top 100, and you can also filter. So like if you are new to crypto, you can filter on Coin Market Cap, and essentially where you should be filtering like the top 50, and in terms of narratives, and you should be buying the top 10 of each narrative. That's what I would be doing. So whenever there's a dip, just accumulate the dip. Don't worry. 2 to 5 years time, you literally won't even care. It's just, the downside now could be a lot more, and then tomorrow you're down 10%. But I mean, you won't even have to worry. It honestly just depends on like how you as an investor see the market. Are you holding for 1 or 2 months, or are you going to be holding for a longer period? So that's how I see the market. I mean, you can't really, if the market dumps 10 to 15%, you shouldn't really have to worry. I mean, if you're holding for a long period of time, you're just getting a better discount.
Thank you very much, Dylan. That's very reasonable. Thank you for your answering. Okay, so that's really can answer this question and solve a lot of people's confusion about the dumping of altcoins recently. And here is our next question. So over the past week, 3 addresses associated with the Ethereum Foundation have sold 15 and 455 Ethereum. And however, we still watch Ethereum at exchanges at lowest level since 2016. Consider Ethereum ETFs will launch in July. So the question is, how should we interpret the market trend of Ethereum? What do you guys think?
I mean, I think I'm still actually bullish on Ethereum, because over the past 2 weeks, a lot of altcoins have been going down, but Ethereum has gone down a bit as well, but not as much as the other ones. So I do think that, yeah, like the price of Ethereum is kind of going sideways, but the bullish thing is that yeah, the balance of Ethereum on exchanges is going down, which is a bullish sign. That means people are taking their Ethereum and moving them off the exchange, going into cold storage or long-term storage. So yeah, I think overall this is a bullish sign. I think like when the ETF was the ETF approval was announced, that caused a lot of like hype and euphoria. So that's why we're seeing like a short-term pullback right now. But I think in the long term, I think the effect of the Ethereum ETFs is going to be very similar to how the market reacted to the Bitcoin ETF. So I think it's more likely than not that there's going to be a lot more inflows coming in, and yeah, like long term, I'm bullish on Ethereum. Like short term, yeah, we might have some more pullbacks, but I think this is a bullish sign.
Yeah,
Okay.
I agree with Boris, what he's saying. Like, I mean, if you look at Ethereum now, like we've had a massive dump in like most coins, but Ethereum's literally just been going sideways, which is really, really strong. So obviously with the ETF of Ethereum getting launched, I honestly think it's going to be the exact same as Bitcoin. We're going to see, we're going to see inflows coming in, and that's going to be pushing the altcoin narrative within the next couple of weeks. So like I'm not too sure when the ETF is going to come to market. I think it's like the next 2 weeks or something. I'm not too sure. But we're like, if you look at Bitcoin ETF, whenever we see inflows, we normally see within the day, we normally see price of most coins go up. And like over the past 3 to 4 days, we've seen outflows, which basically is telling you that the sentiment is bearish. So you can kind of use the inflows and outflows as like almost like an indicator in terms of where the market's going to be going for the day. But yeah, I do agree with Boris. I mean, Ethereum's, it's really bullish. It's easily going to hit 10K within the next 2 to 5 years. So like, yeah.
Great. Thanks, Dylan and Boris. That's very happy to hear that overall is still a bullish sign. And Jay, what do you think?
I agree with the guys. Sorry, guys, I've been quiet. I've been looking for the chart. I think I got something right now. Maybe later I'm gonna give you guys some signal. But I'm agree with Boris and Dylan. I'm so bullish with it. Even like last time when everyone like always think about Sol because all the hype is on Sol, and no one talking about it, and suddenly it ETF. And right now people just start to follow the Queen Bee, which is it. So in the next 5 or even 10 years, it I think is gonna be like crazy, because I still love layer 2, I still love it, and the use case is a lot. It's not shitcoin like like memes on Sol. I mean, like, I don't hate meme coin, but there's a use case, and we got a good news actually on layer 2 and on upcoming layer 0. So I've been waiting for these coins for over like 3 years. I'm doing the airdrops, so I think with the layer 0 airdrops, I think it can can perform a little bit, but not right now. Maybe like, but for me, the buy zone is below 3,300 until 3,100 or even below. But before that, I don't think we should buy the it right now because this is scary, guys. If tomorrow we will have the full moon, and then like the moon is not the full, but the astrology that I learned. So tomorrow the full moon is the bad moon. I mean, like the bear moon. So I'm not gonna try to scare you guys, but we'll see what happens tomorrow. Okay, thanks.
Thanks, Jay. So can I understand as you think you will short in a short term and long in long term?
Pardon? Short and long?
Yeah, short in the short term and long in long term.
Yes.
Am I
Yep.
okay? Cool.
I'm gonna short until I found. I think that's enough. So the enough is for me is BTC is going to be around below 60. Below
Oh,
60.
actually, it's interesting because tomorrow is also quad witching.
Yeah.
So
Option expirement, right?
yeah, so yeah, it's more like an equity thing, but
Yep.
that's when equity options expire, equity futures expire. So basically you have all these expirations happening on the same day, and it happens like four times a year. So I think when that happens on those quad witching dates, then that's when a lot of like big money managers they reposition. So that's
Sorry.
when,
Do you know how much tomorrow is gonna be expired? I think it's quite big. I don't know exactly how much.
yeah, I don't know the exact amount, but it's like kind of a rare event because it's when it's like equity options and then futures options, they all expire at the same date. So and then what bigger
Well,
players have to do, they have to like reposition and basically buy new or like sell futures or buy new options contracts.
Yep. Yes. Oh, we talk about CK right now. Okay. Cheryl, anything else?
No, it's good. So, talking about layer 2 before, and also it's very, very hot spot this week actually is the ZK. So, you guys all know the Ethereum layer 2 blockchain ZK Sync has started its airdrop this week, right? Do you think it is a good time to trade ZK when it launches on exchanges?
No. Let it bleed.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, no. Because also like Jay, I don't know how if you've been farming this for like it's been going for I don't know how long now, 2 years, right? The
It's
ZK thing.
it's 3 years actually.
3 years, yeah. I mean, a lot of people I think are more like, excuse my language, but pissed off about it. Like, you know, because also like it was really, really hard to actually do the airdrop. A lot of people weren't eligible when they thought they were. So like it's, I don't know. I don't think it's a good time to trade ZK, to be honest. What are your thoughts, Jay?
Okay. So for me, learn from the past, like Manta, ENA, and what else on layer 2. They all crash right now. But so don't trust the first pump of the new coins, Like even TIA from the Cosmos. Don't trust. Like even Ondo, like right now, I'm trying to find the entry for shorting the Ondo right now. That's why like until I see the bottom. So that's my time for the first long of the coins. Because right now, like ZK Sing, I think they're gonna be pump first and then find something to liquidate it. And then like when people like FOMOing, and then the market is gonna be turned and they're gonna find the bottom. So if you guys don't trust me, check Manta. Check Manta or check Ina. They all got crossed right now. So yeah. Boris, Anya?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you on that. Like Manta, ENA, yeah, it's not a good time. I mean, especially I think it's ZK for me, it's just a scam, like how long it took. So I don't think anyone should be trading it. But that's just personal opinion.
Dude, I spend money for it. I mean, like for the gas fee and
Yeah, exactly.
I spend money for this
Yeah.
thing. I mean, like this is crap, man.
That, that's what
I
I'm
took the
saying. Like a lot of
airdrops.
people are just
Yeah, I took the
more
airdrop.
angry. Yeah. Yeah, it's honest. I don't know. Like my whole Twitter is going crazy about this whole ZK thing. So
Okay, cool. I just learned another lesson. Don't trust the first pump of a new coin. Yeah, that is so true. Because I've learned from the ENA. And that is it's like what you said.
Oh, you took
And
Ina? You took it?
yeah, I still have it, the
How much?
ENA.
I mean, like in which price?
Which price is about let me
$1.
$1.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's in the middle. That's fine. It's okay. It's okay.
What's the meaning of the okay? It meaning.
It's okay. I mean, like after all, we are in the bull market, and this thing gonna be bounce sooner or later. So that's why like you keep holding it. So don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
Oh, I'm considering sell it actually.
But actually, my bison is around 4 cents for Ina. I got my limit order for Ina around 4 cents, 5 cents, or even 6 cents. So for Ina, that's my DCA zone, 5, 4, 3 cents and below. I think Ina can be like Penta.
Oh, really?
So that's Ondo. So that's why like I'm looking opportunity to short Ondo, because Ondo is so strong right now. It's hard to short, but I feel challenging to short Ondo right now, because like if I can get this trade on Ondo, I mean like the bottom is this is like this coins uh still have not found the bottom yet. Same like TIA. TIA also. TIA is got crushed right now. TIA is from how much? From 20 to 6 right now, right? So Ondo, I think it's gonna be the same, you know. So be careful, guys, with the new coins. That's my advice for it.
Okay, cool. Got it. Thanks very much, Jay. Thank you. And I want to discuss with you guys because the last week I found a really interesting thing. Some meme coin cannot sell after you're buying, and it really looks good in DEX screen, but they will remove liquidity and block you eventually. So do you guys find that?
Yeah, I've been there. That's scam. That's scam. You cannot sell anything. That's we call it like I don't know, some kind of piercing or something. But when you want to sell it, you cannot sell it, and the gas fee is keep increasing, right? And then when you have the gas fee to pay, and then you cannot sell. Is that right?
Yeah,
That's
totally.
scam. That's scam.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of meme coin, shit coin. A lot of scam.
But there is a website that you can use to it can, I don't know what it is called, but you can actually put in like the token address, and then it'll show you if it's like a potential rug and if there's not enough like lock liquidity within the coin.
I think it's
And the
called
next,
honey pot.
yeah.
Sorry, Dylan. Honey pot or something.
Oh yes. Yeah, that's what that is. Yeah. So I mean, it's a good way, but I mean, sometimes you never know. Like that's the risk with trading on DexCoin and meme coins. So
But guys, for a really new trader or not that maturely, how to distinguish? Because how to distinguish that from the scam or it's a good meme project?
Sorry for my harsh language. Actually, it's easy. Don't trade shit coin. Just trade the elite coin, like on the like Dylan said, like on the top 100 or even like top 200. I mean, like if you don't have a lot of margin, and if you new, just buy the safe thing. Buy the one that have utility, use case. Just don't buy the shit coin. I mean, like the meme coin is the gamble part of the crypto. So if you want to go casino, go to meme. So you want to make money or you want to gamble. So that's it. So that's their choice, actually.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
like
sure.
the meme coin sector is if you're new to crypto and like you have money that you just kind of want to mess around with, then you can go to meme coins, but like the money you put into meme coins, you shouldn't have the same mentality you're putting into like altcoins that actually have utility. So like if you have an extra 2% or 5% that you want to put to meme coins, just know that that 5% could potentially go to zero. You know what I mean? So like you have to have that in the back of your head. Obviously, some meme coins you can make like 1,000x, right? But just don't have the mentality of putting all your wealth there. It's just not going to work out for you. So yeah, like Jay said and what I said earlier, just if you're new to crypto, just go in the top 100 coins, and those are the ones that are actually going to be there within the next 2 to 5 years.
Yeah, totally makes sense, Jay and Dylan. You're very very makes sense. Make money or just a gamble. So it's about 10 times or 100 times profit, or you'll have nothing. So that's um it's more like gambling if you want to play the meme coins or the on-chain operations. That's really makes sense. So yeah, about our today's discussion, Anya and Boris, want to add something up here?
No, I would just say, just trade safely as always. Tomorrow we have the Jay said we have the full moon, right? And then also the quad witching.
Yes.
So it's gonna be a lot of volatility. Yeah.
I mean, like it's gonna be a lot of fake out. So I'm not trying to teach you guys, but if you guys see like a green and then dump, so you can call it that fake out. So if tomorrow morning on Tokyo session or even London, if you see green and then rejection on US, so that's fake up. That's a trap. So when that's trap, when you see that rejection, I think if you have spot or anything, just cut, just cut loss because things is gonna be ugly, guys. I'm not trying to scare you guys. Things is gonna be ugly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Very scary. This feels like the real dump is not happened yet.
No, it's not. This is just the beginning, actually.
Yeah, it's just the beginning. Okay.
Yeah.
So what if some people, we have some audience here and they're the altcoin holders, and actually it's spots, it's not their leverage. And if they lost it already, will you recommend them to sell it or keep patient
It's
until
like
the
this.
pump?
If they lost around 10 or 30%, if I be him or her, I think I'm gonna call out it. But if they lost more than 50%, just keep it, guys. Just keep it because like if you hold, I even when I was noob 8 years ago, 10 years ago,
Mhm.
there's a coin that I holding like minus like more than 80 offer percent, but I still holding it, and then like I beg to I I beg to profit in the next 2-3 years. So don't worry. As long you're not liquidated, you're fine.
Yeah,
It's not futures. This is just spot, guys. This is investing. So it's fine.
yeah. Okay, cool. That's very nice to hear. Thanks very much, Jay. And so will you recommend that if the loss are less than 15%, will recommend them to sell it and the the wait for buy the dip?
If they don't know how to analyze, better just keep it. But if they knew how to trade analyze, you can buy and sell because like sometimes even me, I can miss the bottom. Sometimes I can miss the pump. So no one knows. No one knows. I'm not God on and you guys not God too. So no one knows. So that's why like we keep DCA and keep buying if price go below 20%, 30%, I keep buying. That's for spot, yeah. So
Yeah.
but for 15%, 30%, I think like let's say you have $100 and you just lost $10 or $30, I think you should cut it and buy lower. I think it's still fine, right? And you
Yeah.
can buy cheaper actually. But if more than 50%, like half of it, just keep it. Just keep it. That's money, guys. Half of it. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. That's
Yeah.
really makes sense. Thanks a lot, Jay. That's really helpful.
Welcome.
Yeah. Okay, so Anya, do you want to add something up here? And also make some suggestions to our audience. Hi, Anya, can you hear me? Oh, I can see Anya has already left. Okay, all right. And Dylan and Boris, would you like to add up something or have some suggestions to our audience?
Yeah, so I mean, that question you just asked about, if you should sell or not. I mean, like it depends on, what you're holding. But like Jay was saying, if you bought a coin that was too high, just maybe look for other opportunities and just keep it. There's no point for me. There's no point of selling it unless you can do like TA and you're good at, potentially finding a potential better price. But if you're new to crypto and you bought a little bit high, just hold. And then you can also just DCA on that coin that you are holding, where you can just add more and you can lower your average cost. So I think DCA would be the best way to go about if you did get in a little bit too early. Yeah, because if you DCA, your average cost will become lower and lower and lower depending on how far the market goes. So that's what I would say to that.
Yeah, that's very makes sense. Totally. Thanks very much, Dylan. And Boris, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I would say everyone's situation is different and everyone's time horizon is different. Me personally, I'm pretty much 90% out of my spot holdings. I'm in cash right now, waiting for lower prices on the altcoins. So it really depends on your situation. Like, I guess I kind of agree with what Jay said. Like, if your coin is already down a lot, then just wait it out. And it also depends on, the reasoning. Like if you really believe in a project, you just have to be patient, and, wait for it to reach the price that you want it to. So yeah, it's kind of a hard question because everyone's situation is different. And like, yeah, for like my own personal positioning, it's not like a huge percentage of, of my net worth. So, I took some small losses just to, cut my losses early and then hopefully buy back in at at lower prices. Because right now with Bitcoin at 65, like we're right in the middle of the range. So really, I think if Bitcoin breaks below 60, we're gonna see like a much larger correction in the altcoins, especially because Bitcoin dominance is still going up. So Bitcoin dominance is up, and then Bitcoin goes, let's say Bitcoin does go below 60, we might see like another 20-30% drop in the altcoins. So it's really it depends on your situation. If it's money you can't afford to lose, then I would consider, you know, to start selling if it's, if this is like truly money you need right now. But if you have a long-term perspective, then then just keep, like hodl, I guess, as the meme goes.
Yes, thanks very much, Boris. It's very, very makes sense. And I think that is all for today. Let me thank again Jay, Dylan, Boris, and Anya. Thank you very much for joining us today. And I really think today's live stream is very, very important for our audiences enter this market. And for our audiences, please be sure to keep an eye on CoinW and also our esteemed guest. You can follow their Twitter account as they will continue to share very valuable insights on the world of the crypto and also the trending. And you can keep an eye on next Thursdays on Twitter on CoinW and also Jay's Twitter, and they will have announcement about the live stream time. And please, guys, stay safe and take care about your spot. So overall, I'd like to thank you everyone again for joining this inspiring discussion today. And also thanks for our audience patiently listening. Take care and see you next time. Goodbye, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
Guys.
Hey guys.
Bye.